Welcome to Bunk Analysis. In this episode of Coast to Coast, the guest was J.C. Johnson, who is a cryptozoologist. J.C. shared his experiences with cryptids in the southwestern United States. Cryptids are by definition living animals or plants which are suggested to exist but have not been discovered or documented by the scientific community. In the program, Johnson describes an encounter with Bigfoot in Arizona, in which he saw the outline of a very large body in the moonlight. This Bigfoot made a shrieking noise, threw rocks and had enormous lung capacity. This is certainly very interesting and fascinating, but a creature as big as Bigfoot would have surely been found right now if it really were to exist. There are plenty of much smaller species, like mice for example, which can hide and come out at night and do not like to interact with people, yet we know they exist. This is because the existence of a species depends on having a population large enough to sustain the species through feast or famine and also give the gene pool some variety in case the species undergoes natural selection pressures. Johnson also discusses the case of a woman who was stalked by a three-clawed night stalker which could fly and was over 9 feet tall. Once again, it's an interesting story, but the fact is with the low population size of these things, the species might as well be extinct. Or maybe just pranksters, or shapeshifters, which by the way Johnson believes do exist. It is called the skinwalker phenomena and it is a discipline which eventually allows a person to transform into an animal. It is an interesting idea to see a person transformed into an animal, but unfortunately this violates very simple laws like conservation of energy, conservation of mass and basic thermodynamics. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Johnson, miniature T-Rexes do not exist, unless you play video games. I do see ticker tape monsters in your future, because your appearance on Coast to Coast is going to give you big profits to invest in the stock market. Thanks for listening.